Most people think Excel is only about typing numbers, making simple tables, or doing basic calculations. But the truth is, Excel is much more powerful than that. Excel is actually one of the most important tools used in offices, schools, companies, and even interviews. And the people who understand Excel automation always save time, reduce stress, and stand out professionally. Now pause for a moment. Think about how many times you have faced this situation. You have a list of marks, scores, performance numbers, attendance values, or office report data. And your manager, teacher, or supervisor asks one simple question. Who is doing excellent? Who is doing good? Who is average? And who needs improvement? Most people start checking each row manually. They look at the value. Then they type the result one by one. And at first, it feels manageable. But when the sheet becomes large, when the data becomes long, and when the work becomes urgent, this manual method becomes stressful. It becomes slow, and it becomes full of mistakes. That is why learning smart Excel logic is not optional anymore. It is a real-life skill. So in today's video, I will show you one advanced Excel formula logic that solves this daily problem automatically. This is useful for office professionals. This is useful for students. This is useful for teachers. And this is extremely useful for interview preparation. So stay with me carefully, because this single formula can change the way you work in Excel forever. Now look at the sheet on screen. We have values in one column. These values could represent marks. They could represent sales performance. They could represent attendance percentage. Or they could represent any type of scoring system. And next to it, we want Excel to generate a category automatically. For example, we want Excel to return something like excellent, good, average, or needs improvement. Now understand the goal. We want Excel to make a decision. We want Excel to check the value. And based on the value, Excel should return the correct status. This is exactly how automation works. Instead of humans checking numbers manually, Excel does it instantly. Now the formula that makes this possible is shown on screen. This is an advanced conditional logic formula. It is one of the most powerful concepts in Excel because it allows Excel to think step by step. Let's understand slowly how this works. First, Excel checks the highest condition. If the value is above a certain level, Excel immediately returns the top category. If the value is not that high, Excel does not stop. Excel moves to the next condition. Then it checks the second level. If the value matches that range, Excel returns the second category. If it still does not match, Excel moves further down. This continues until Excel reaches the final condition. And if none of the higher conditions match, Excel returns the last status. So in one formula, Excel is handling multiple decisions automatically. Now pause here. This is not just a formula. This is a real-world logic system. This is exactly what companies use in performance dashboards. This is exactly what teachers use in grading systems. This is exactly what HR teams use in evaluation sheets. So once you learn this logic, you are not learning a trick. You're learning a professional automation skill. Now, let's apply it. Look carefully. We enter the formula in the first cell of the result column, and immediately, Excel gives the correct category. Now here's the best part. You do not need to repeat it again and again. Once you write it once, you simply drag it down, and Excel instantly calculates the result for every row. Imagine the time saved. If you had 200 rows, manual work could take 30 minutes. But Excel does it in seconds. This is why Excel is powerful. And this is why office professionals who know these formulas always work faster. Now let us talk about real-life use cases, because this is where this formula becomes extremely valuable. In student life, this logic is used for automatic grading. Instead of checking marks manually, Excel can assign categories instantly. Excellent, good, average, or needs improvement. This makes result preparation faster. Teachers can save hours. Students can track progress easily. Now in office work, this formula is used in performance evaluation. For example, companies track employee targets. If the performance is above a level,
the Excel sheet is now clean
excellent.
and automated, with
If
categories and
performance
streamlines our
is medium,
workflow, ensuring
Excel
accuracy
returns good.
and efficiency.
If performance is low, Excel returns average. And if performance is too low, Excel returns needs improvement. This helps managers take decisions quickly. Now in sales reports, this logic is used for target achievement. Excel can automatically mark achieved, pending, or critical without manual checking. Now in attendance systems,
Impressive.
Excel
Sales
can
are up
automatically
20%.
identify defaults.
Efficiency gains too.
If attendance
Excellent work.
is above a certain percentage, it is safe. If it is below, it becomes warning. And if it is too low, it becomes critical. This is how schools and colleges manage attendance lists. So you can see, this formula is not limited to one sheet. It is used everywhere. Now let's go deeper, because many people learn formulas, but they do not understand how to expand them. Once you understand conditional logic, you can combine it with other advanced Excel functions. For example, you can connect it with lookup formulas. You can connect it with dynamic dashboards. You can connect it with automated reporting. And you can build professional Excel systems without using any VBA. Now pause again. This is why interviewers love asking these questions. Because it shows that you can think logically. It shows that you can automate tasks. And automation is what companies want. So if you're preparing for interviews, learning this formula is a big advantage. Now let me give you one more professional tip. Most beginners write multiple separate formulas. One for pass, one for fail, one for grade. But advanced Excel users always combine logic into one smart formula. That makes the sheet cleaner. That makes the work faster. And that makes your Excel skills look professional. Now another important point. When you apply this formula, you should always test the boundaries. Check what happens at the exact cutoff values. Check what happens at the lowest value. This ensures accuracy, because in real life, accuracy matters. Now imagine you're working in an office. Your manager needs a report in 10 minutes. You cannot afford manual mistakes. That is why
As you can see,
formulas like
Q2
this are
sales grew by
essential.
20%.
Now let us talk
Impressive.
about
What about the expense
productivity.
increase?
That's
Excel
due
is
to
not about
strategic
doing
hiring.
more work. Excel is about doing work smarter. The goal is always to reduce repetitive tasks. The goal is always to automate decisions. And the goal is always to save time. This is exactly what this formula does. Now I want you to think. How many tasks in your daily life can be automated using this logic? Marks grading, attendance status.
As you can see, our results are
performance
consistently
evaluation,
above 90%.
Sales target
Impressive.
tracking,
These numbers are
payment due
excellent.
reminders, stock level
As you can
warnings.
see, our results are
Everything
consistently
can be
above 90%.
automated with the same
Impressive.
concept.
These numbers are
So
excellent.
once you master this, you unlock many Excel solutions. Now, one more bonus tip. If you want to make this even more advanced, you can replace fixed categories with dynamic references. That means Excel can pull categories from another table. This is how dashboards are built. This is how professional Excel reporting works. And if you want, I will make a full advanced series on that.
The Excel
Now
report
pause,
is finally complete.
because this is where
Looks
your Excel
perfect and
journey
ready to
becomes
present.
strong. Most people
Excellent.
stop at basic sums and averages. But real Excel growth starts with automation formulas. And today you learned one of the most important automation logics. Now before we end, let us quickly summarize. We learned how Excel can automatically categorize values.
Excellent work.
We learned that conditional logic checks multiple levels step by step. We learned that writing the formula once and dragging it down saves hours. We learned that this is used in offices, schools, and interviews. And we learned that mastering this makes you faster, smarter, and more professional. Now, if you found this video helpful, please like the video. It motivates me to bring more advanced Excel content for you. Share this video with someone who struggles with Excel daily. And subscribe to Shalu Verma classes for more Excel tips, word tricks, interview preparation, and real productivity skills. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps this channel grow, and it encourages me to keep making high-quality tutorials for you. See you in the next video with another powerful Excel automation formula.